Coffee plays an important role in our daily lives, but where does it all begin? There are several legends, the most widespread being that Kaldi, an Ethiopian shepherd, noticed around 300 BC that when he let his goats graze and they ate the red berries, they were much more lively that day. He told this to the monks, who roasted the berries. To make coffee, coffee has a stimulating effect on the heart, the nervous system, and the blood vessels. It also has a clarifying effect, and on top of that, it's good for the kidneys due to its diuretic properties. IPOM.HU has been with you for 20 years. Over the centuries, cafes and coffee houses have been built, but nowadays, just walking into the kitchen is enough. The TC51F Plus Explorer series coffee maker has arrived from KAIFSTYLE, which we are now going to try out. But since I am neither a coffee drinker nor used to making coffee, I will leave it to Alexa, who has several years of professional experience, is a real barista, has worked with many coffee makers, has made many coffees. So she will be my assistant, who will show us how this device works and how to make it.
First of all, we've taken apart the coffee machine so we can show you how this whole thing works. We've got a 1.5 litre water tank, and we just snap it onto the back here. That's all there is to it. Simple. Next, we get a milk frother, but I can't see it from here, so Martin will help me out. We just snap this in with a simple motion.
Okay.
Great. We also get a tray with it.
It's easy to clean.
You can take this apart even further, making it easy to wash, which is a really good thing.
Here we dripping guns.
Coffee, that's right, we drip the coffee in here. We just snap this on with a simple motion. Now for the main point. This is a 3-in-1 coffee maker, which means we can brew ground coffee, capsule coffee, and coffee pads, which, by the way, we don't have here at the moment, but it can brew those too.
Thought milk was third one.
Yes, and we can also froth milk with it, so you can brew 3 types with it.
Very good. Then I'd like to order one of those.
Like some.
Aha, and this is for the capsule one.
That's right. We just pop the capsule in here. This has a lid. We press this down. There are these little spikes in here, which, if we press down here, will pop in and pierce the coffee. Then it will flow out for us from the bottom here. We get a lever with it. We can swap this out with the heads.
But we need this now, right?
Yes, that's what you want.
So, this has 2 depths, does it? That's how strong you want the coffee to be.
That's right. Or how much you want to brew, obviously. This one holds more coffee, this one holds less coffee, but that's also about the strength.
Well then, let's brew you a strong one. Let's have a look at this. We get a really cool one with it.
By the way, I have to say that we don't usually drink coffee. We're not big coffee drinkers, so we just make instant coffee. Yes. We get a cute little scoop with it, so we can measure out how much coffee we actually want to brew.
That's enough for me.
Is that enough? Then not at all, not at all.
Because activity is inverted from coffee.
All right. At the other end, we can press the coffee down with this.
See, it has one. Give this here.
You can actually see it. You know, it's open here, but over there it's already closed. So, you need to twist it that far.
Firmly tap it until it clicks.
That's right.
That's it.
Because if you don't screw it on, the pressure will loosen it and everything will fly away.
And then it can go under the cup.
Right. Make sure that the milk goes into the cup.
And then there are buttons, of course.
There's a touch panel on the front of the coffee machine. I can return this. I won't be able to see it, so just press whatever you like. We can brew 6 different types of coffee with it. Are you going to read out what it is?
There's espresso. Short. There's espresso double. Latte single. Latte double. Cappuccino single. cappuccino double, and in addition to that, we can froth milk, and there's a cleaning function, which we'll show you at the end. And then based on these, we can answer what we want. By the way, it completely switches off after 7 minutes, but with a press of a button, or rather a touch on the screen, it turns back on, and then we can choose. We can actually customize these, so if, for example, we want more than one espresso, we just need to hold this button for 4 seconds. You need to press the button and we start letting it go. That's good. If we hold it 4 seconds, the amount will be saved later, and it works perfectly.
It can be preset.
Exactly. And then I'd like to have a cappuccino, a single one for example. We just press it. And it will let it go soon. It heats up, and this won't go.
And our coffee is ready. It's a very strong black coffee.
It smells like coffee. We're not having coffee, but it smells good. We love its aroma. Are you going to taste it?
Strong coffee. It's a bit metallic. Like a strong full coffee. I feel the coffee. Take off your hat. Very tasty. The cleaning function is very simple. We should do the manufacturer's recommendation as often as possible because it tends to get clogged here and there, and it will work poorly over time. We replaced the entire stinky bit with pure water. We've emptied the bag part, and we brought an empty cup, which we'll definitely need. We've put the tank back, the cup is in place, which is definitely important, because otherwise, how are we going to press the water out? And then, we press the clean button. And then, it will nicely flush the system for us. Hot water, of course. It's already on its way. Can you see how milky the frother part still is? It flushes the whole thing with hot water. And it's done. Can you see how dirty the water has become? This is what it turned into from clean water. It's always worth flushing the system. The image of the cartridge maker. There are several products available in their range. By the way, how often do you usually have coffee? Write your opinions in the comments.
I was Mexo.
And I'm Martin. I